Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Do you have your coffee ready? Mm. Usually after like April, the first weeks of April, I'm done drinking coffee. I really only drink coffee on the cold months. But then again, this is Chicago. So of course yesterday I was out and about in the beautiful city of Chicago, and I have to have a big old cup of coffee. And I don't know if you like Starbucks, but I don't. I like me good old Dunkin' Donuts, and I think that Dunkin' Donuts is the best coffee that exists out there. Hi Janet, hi Mr. Johan and Jessica, all with a J. Johan, Jessica, Janet. Interesting. Anyway, I started drinking Dunkin' Donuts yesterday, and then this morning I said, well, it's called coffee break. Gotta have my coffee. Mm. Welcome to the coffee break. Um, I usually have a napkin here to clean my mouth, but I don't have one today. Oh well, such is life. So you're here to get your tarot for the week, not to hear about my lack of napkins or my preference for Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith for today's reading. And hi, you living catchy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? How is everybody? How was your weekend? Tell me, what did you do over the weekend? And was it a good weekend? I had a very good weekend, actually. All right, let's see what are the cards for the week. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I have picked up 2 cards for today. Wave, wave, wave. All right. So we have, interesting. Fear not. All my clients know when I'm laughing like that is they're like, oh my God, what's going on? First of all, we have 2 major arcana cards, which I personally consider the divine being extra, as in, did I stutter? I want this to be very clear. I want you to see that this message is very direct. That's what I get uh, when I get major arcana cards. And then in a 2-card pool, get 2 major arcana cards is like, whoa. Then the cards that we have are very interesting. Fear not, please. We have the Tower. Dun, dun, dun. We have the Tower that is telling us it's time for some big, deep, major changes. So what the heck? What are we going to do? And is it all going to happen this week? No. The Tower are deep, deep um, foundational changes that they take a minute. They take a while. So what the card is telling us is it's time for us to really dig deep, very, very deep into the things, the places, the situations, the relationships, and even deeper within us, our behavior, our belief systems, or defense mechanisms, or patterns, etc., 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 and see what will benefit us to be radically change and transform. So this is a card of heavy lifting and heavy transformation. So fear not. It's not like your whole world is going to turn upside down, but rather you're being asked to start looking and start working and start changing things. So how does that look like? Let me sip a little coffee and I tell you. Mm. If you ever have been present with me live having a reading and you got this card, you have heard how I call the card. I call this card the Madonna card. Yes, Madonna, the holiday Madonna. The you can be my lucky star, Madonna. The music that Madonna, the artist. Why am I badly singing Madonna's hits? Because Madonna, in my opinion, has mastered the art of the tower. She reinvents herself with every album, with every decade, basically, with every, not a decade, maybe every half a decade, she has done some reinvention of sorts. You know, when she came out, she was this like virginal, innocent, gyrating on the scenarios, like a virgin Madonna, and then she went away, and then she came back as a pinup girl. Same, gyrated on the scenarios and singing and being controversial, and then she went away, and then she came back, and now she's a different Madonna. She's wearing a cowboy hat, and she's got a gold teeth and a gold tooth, and she keeps gyrating, being controversial and singing. And the point that I'm trying to make here is like, she's gone away and come back differently, but she has kept the things that work for her, which is being controversial, singing, and touring. And then she changed everything else. Even her music, um, it's a little bit different from album to album. Hi, Vintage Locket, welcome. So the art of the tower is such. It's like we level up. It's like we have um big changes coming through, and it's for us to dig deep and see what we're going to throw in the garbage, and then what are the new things that we're going to put on. Now the divine is telling you, do it, do it, do it, do it, because you haven't done it, and if you don't hurry up and do it, I'm going to start doing it for you. And you don't want the divine to start doing it for you. You want those changes to be, you want to be proactive, because if you leave it to the divine, yeah, it's not, you know, she, it is gonna just toss your life upside down, and then you're gonna have to put it together. So I will highly recommend you start making those changes, the changes that you know you need, and the changes that you know that you've been putting off and putting off and putting off. Um, Janet says, I've been feeling changes on the way, and it will be positive. And I agree totally, because of the second card that we have. Now, when I pulled the two cards, you saw me laughing, because I'm like, yeah, it totally makes sense. The second card that we have, dun, 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 is the Magician. Is the Magician. And the Magician is saying, I'm the alchemist. I'm the one that has the power. I have the power. I have the power, and I have the power to change it all. I am the alchemy. I am the way. That's why he has his hands kind of like away from the tables, though he has all the materials, he has all the tools on the table. But the biggest tool to create the alchemy, or to realize the changes, is him or her or they. You know, there's not a gender thing. um the alchemist saying, I'm taking energy from the heavens and the earth, and I have the infinite energy to transform it, and then to create and materialize whatever the heck I want. Hello, Erica Ramirez, welcome. So when life is saying, time to rebuild, time to change, time to bring new things and let go of the old things, your answer is, oh, I can do that. I can do that. I can put my mind to it. I can put my energy to it. I have the power to affect those changes. Oh my God. Thank you, Johan. Johan says, ha ha ha. Oh my God. I've been doing that since Thursday. I decided to make a lot of changes to improve myself. And you know what, my friends? So have I. I started last week, actually, on Thursday, actually. Um, was it last week? The week before, on the 13th of March, of April, I'm sorry. I started thinking, and I got to make these changes, blah, blah, blah. And this to me is so reassuring, as scary as the tower may be. And that the tower is scary because you've been to tarot readers that don't know how to interpret the tarot, the Freudian slip. You've been to tarot readers that don't know how to interpret the tower, and they just tell you, oh my God, your life is going to be destroyed. No, you will be rebuilding your life. And then the divine says, oh, and by the way, you have what it takes to make those changes. So fear not, and take the reins of your life and apply the changes that you deserve to apply to change your life for the better, you know. And like any construction site, when you are under construction, it's gonna get messy, it's gonna be dusty, it's gonna be a mess, it's gonna be um you're under construction. You're under construction. Erica Ramirez says, oh my God, I saw a raven on my backyard this morning. Lots of changes. It's a change of season. And I know Chicago, whatever, but it's a change of season. It's and the holiday, if you follow the pagan calendar or the nature calendar, which is very modern, but um, May 1st is a very liminal space. It's Beltane time, is Samhain time on the southern hemispheres, and it's a time of deep change and transformation. And I think we are being told, prepare yourself because big changes are coming. Hi, future Juju. Welcome to the coffee break. So let me tell you real quick. I'm going to pull an oracle card and let's see what they tell us. It's probably going to be the same. But I want to tell you that the 29th, I will be at the Pilsen Arts Community House. There's going to be a little bit of a spring market, which is so much fun. And it will be my first one at Patch, Pilsen Arts Community Center. So come and join us. That will be on Saturday. And then on Sunday, there is a Beltane Bazaar um, that I'm going to be part of it. I will have for both places my intentional art prints for sale, and I will have obviously tarot readings available. So the Beltane Bazaar or the Pilsen Art Spring Market at the Pilsen Art Community Center, and all of that is going to be on my link tree, here on the link tree, or on the events if you're on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube, come to Instagram, Magia Cerati, and look at the link tree, or come to Facebook, wherever you want to come. Just come and find me and you'll find the events. Okay, I have an oracle card for us. Let's see what the message is. Chances are you know this is going to align with the tarot cards, right? We have bliss. Look at how beautiful the card is. I don't care if you work with angels, if you think they're Catholic, if you think that angels are exclusively to one religion. No, they're not. Celestial beings or winged beings or messengers from the heavens, they have been part of very many religions and spiritual traditions. So, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a pagan witch. I don't know if you know, but I'm a pagan witch and a minister and a priestess. and a podcaster and a tarot reader and an artist and a model and a, I don't know, I do a whole lot of stuff. Hi, Hugo. Hugo Liamo. Hugo, are you the Hugo I just met in person? Chances are you are the Hugo I just met in person not too long ago. So the card is Bliss, Spirit of the Sand and Sea. Let's see what the message is. You are taking life too seriously. Lighten up and allow more laughter into your life. Draw an imaginary line on the ground and tell your problems and concerns that you will address them in the most positive way, but they're not allowed to cross the line and sap your life's energy. So, you are taking life too seriously. Lighten up and allow more laughter into your life. Draw an imaginary line on the ground and tell your problems and concerns that you will address them in the most positive way, but they're not allowed to cross the line and sap your life's energy. Oh, thank you, Mr. Johan. Mr. Johan says, one of my favorite pagan witches. I always listen to Paganos del Mundo. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you. So, for those who don't know, I do podcasts in English, Lunatic Mondays. If you Google Lunes Lunáticos in Spanish, there's a huge archive, 7 years of Spanish podcasts on Lunatic Mondays. But I also do Paganos del Mundo on Spanish, and I don't do that many. I do like 4 a year. But I still do podcasts on Spanish. So thank you, Mr. Johan, for listening to the Spanish podcast. I appreciate you so much. And I appreciate all of you being here. We have gone over the time tremendously. I tried to keep this to 14 minutes. We are on the 17-minute mark. And I am so grateful that you have hang out the whole 17 minutes. Um, Thank you all for being here. If you're in the Chicagoland area, on the 29th, the spring market at the Pilsen Arts Community Center, or on the 30th, the Beltane Bazaar at the, I can't remember, Revolution Brewery, I think. It is Revolution Brewery on the north side. And, oh, I love and catchy, thank you. I'm going to read it because I have to. You're feeding my ego, darling. Eleven Kachi says you are incredibly gifted. Your readings are always spot on and interpret positively. I love the coffee break. You know, I have a theory, a motto. I don't know if you wanna. I have a phone call coming. I don't know if you wanna call it. Well, 11 Kachi call it a gift. So I will take that gratefully. A gift. I don't believe that they are bad cards. For those who don't know, I teach tarot. I teach people how to read the tarot, and I have a short program that you can buy, and they are pre-recorded classes. And I have a long program that are 5 months of classes, one-on-one, exclusively with me in person or online. And I teach tarot, and I always tell my apprentices, they are not bad cards. They are bad readers. No, 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 I'm just kidding. They are not bad cards. What are they out there is people that don't understand that life has that, not just a polarity or duality, but a whole range of different things between positive and negative, right? So within those ranges, you have cards, and like today with the Tower, you can choose to believe, oh my God, I'm doomed. I have the Tower, and that's it. My life is in shambles. Hi, Sandia Rojan. Hi, Tati Pagana. Welcome, welcome. You can think on the Tower, right? You can say, I'm doomed. I'm screwed. My life is going to end. Wah, wah, right? Or you can say, hey, this is an opportunity for me to let go of all the crap that I don't need in my life. And that crap could include people, places, behaviors, and patterns that you carry within yourself. even parts of your personality. I mean, even like your religious beliefs, or, this is about really like scrubbing things to the bone and then reinventing yourself. So some readers choose to tell you, oh my God, you got to scrub yourself to the bone and be raw, and then that's it. No, there is what comes after the scrubbing, is the rebuilding. And then for us to be so blessed to have the magician as the second card that comes to reassure us and to remind us, you have the power. You have the power to create your life. You have the power to change the things that you want to change. And sometimes our mind is so set on our old ways and the ways that we have learned. And chances are, I mean, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be talking today, but thank you all for hanging out, because this is good stuff. Not because I'm saying this stuff, but because the cards that we have, right? If the magician comes to remind us that we have the power, right? And there's nothing that we are more afraid of than change. Why we are so afraid of change? Because we don't evolve together. We don't evolve with our pack. Hi, Elise. Welcome. We don't evolve with the people that we hang out. We don't evolve with our family. There is no way we do not evolve with our family. We evolve on our own. So for those out there who are gamers, this is literally you're leveling up. You're going to the next level. You're such a good gamer that you're going next level. And if you play with other people, you have like a team or a pod or whatever, you level up, they don't. And that is what's scary, because it's kind of like a thing where you go alone. Sandia is, I'm late. Did we have the tower? Yes, my love. We had the tower. We had the tower that is telling us to change things and to throw out the bad water, but not necessarily with the baby. And then we also had the magician that is saying, you have the power to change this. So it's like the universe, or like the God is telling you, I'm going to throw you this curveball, but you're going to catch it. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your wisdom, and more than anything, trust your magic. And if you think you don't have magic, you do, because you are alive. And nature and the goddess don't make mistakes. You do have the magic. Fabian Rodriguez. Hi, Fabian. I know you, but I can't remember where I know you from. But I know you. Anyway, we have gone way over the time. I'm grateful that you're all still hanging out here. So, the Tower and the Magician. Like they say, when life turns its back, grab its butt. And keep going. And keep doing the thing. And be strong. Fabian, my friend, I get to know so many people online and in person, and I know your name, and probably if I could see your face, I will know who you are exactly. But I know your name. I know you follow this channel for a long time, and we probably know each other in person, but it's the amount of people that I am very blessed to know is there are too many. So don't take it personal. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for hanging out for so long. And I will see you Wednesday with oracles. And until then, never forget that you are loved. And I see you Saturday at Patch, and I see you Sunday at the Beltane Bazaar.